Welcome, welcome, welcome. Very happy to be with you all today. And there's a request from afar today for food and our complications around food as a way of offering compassion to ourselves. So many times what blocks compassion is something that's pre-verbal. And definitely food is pre-verbal. How it's so free-flowing when we're there for 9 months in this water atmosphere. It's like it's not an issue. And then we're born and it becomes an issue. Are we going to receive it? Is it going to be there? Is there insufficiency? So realizing that all of us, every single one of us, has a certain amount of stuff around food, even if it's like, I don't care about food, I don't even think about it. Yeah, so that's something, realizing how in me, what's around food is different. And that however people express themselves, to honor that and to keep coming back to yourself. Whatever stories we have, whatever identities we have around, like, food doesn't matter to me, or I only eat healthy food, or, I have these preferences. It's compassion, a chance to bring compassion to ourselves around food, to nourish us, to nourish ourselves with not only food, but our stories around food, our history around food. So keep coming back to yourself. I'm putting my hand on my belly right now, giving it a rub, a touch, a relief to be held with openness and honesty. I cannot believe that it's been this long for a request for compassion around food, nourishment for ourselves. So keep coming back to that, whatever it is, whatever ideas you have around food, to let them be there with a sense of, this is my pattern in this lifetime. This is what I struggle with. There's a list of things that people have, that I have, offering people food, offering people we love food. And just to come back to the nourishment of it and how it's so beyond nourishment. It's so much saying yes to life, our relationship with food. And always coming back to, and I want to offer myself a lot of compassion when I I meet people with different issues that conflict with mine, that don't seem to be supportive of mine, and one that brings up compassion. So start with myself before saying, oh, that's their thing and this is mine. Just start with, this is this is the way I hold food, and occasionally I run into people with different issues that hold food differently. So nourish yourself with compassion around food. Around the fact that everybody's got to eat. It's what I say to my partner when he gets upset about the crows in the top of the fig tree. Everybody's got to eat, honey. We got plenty of figs. And he has an issue around his food being stolen. Not that there won't be enough, but that somebody else takes it. So come back to me. I mean, this is one of thousands of stories that people have around food. Always come back to me. He's not looking for reassurance. He's not looking for information about the fact that everyone's got to eat. Just breathe into food and nourishment, and knowing that at times we're going to run into ourselves, not other people with different issues. We run into ourselves. What their issues are absolutely none of our business. What we have is ourselves. The rules that people have around food are meant for safety and comfort, and they are only that. Rules created by humans. Come back to yourself. Feed yourself with compassion. Compassion is a food. Compassion around food, around waste, around, see, there's a judgment around that too, right? Keep coming back to how painful it is when people do certain things, when they have certain behaviors. Come back to what's important to you. What's important to you as far as nourishment goes, and nourishing the planet. There are needs, and we can own them. Keep breathing that in, and then breathing out. So as we offer compassion to ourselves around food, we notice that other people have different identities, different issues. And we don't often notice them. And can we offer them compassion without sort of being front and center around, like, I don't have any issues around food, or whatever it is, whatever our identity is. Food doesn't matter to me. I'll eat anything. It's an identity. Or again, there's 1,000 different examples of how we identify ourselves with food. How we like food to be. So keep coming back to yourself, and know that our loved ones have things around food we usually are able to work out. Neutral people are usually the ones where we see our food issues when we see theirs. And I need to just come back to me. What's important to me? What do I want here? What is the bottom line for me? Coming back to my needs. needs is not only I have food that nourishes me, but other people. I really like it when other people have food that they consider nourishing, that are helpful to them to feel comfortable. I love that. I love it when food is an offering of love and comfort. And if you're in my house and if you're in my vicinity, I love it when you have food that nourishes you. And I don't have control over all the people that don't have food. Don't have food that nourishes them. And it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking open. I want all beings in the world to feel nourished by this meditation, to come back to their issues and their identities around food, and consider when judgments come up for others what they are. They're like, oh, I want whatever I want. I want them to be comfortable. I want them to be able to fully enjoy food. Thank you so much. I hope all beings are nourished by this meditation today. All beings benefit. Thank you.